So recently, I was scrolling through one of the social media platforms, and something that a colleague wrote on our wall caught my attention, and I've decided to make that the topic of my discussion today. And that's because I know that I have wealth of experience to help the average youth transition successfully into the world of work. And what's that caption? So it goes thus: some people are difficult to work with, but they don't have an idea of how that is limiting their progress in life. Truth be told, that in most organizations, people complain about the difficulty of working with certain colleagues. But the irony of the matter is also that if you're fresh out of school or you have less than 3 years experience and you're not particularly self-aware, you might not understand how some of the traits that you exhibit makes it almost impossible for people to work well with you. What I've therefore decided to do today is to open your eyes to some of those traits and hopefully help make your life a little less stressful. So without wasting much of your time, let's jump into the business of the day. Okay, so some of the traits exhibited by people who are easy to work with. Yes, let's take it from that angle. Some of the traits exhibited by people who are easy to work with is that number one, they give feedback. Yes, constant feedback. They understand how their work impacts on other people's work, and they keep the communication channel open. They don't wait until others stand on their neck or on their head before they know the right thing to do. And so if you are the type of person who is being reminded or told time and time again of your responsibilities, then believe me, you're difficult to work with. And it's just a matter of time before people begin to complain about you. So even as an undergraduate, you can begin to identify some of the traits that you exhibit that will make it almost impossible for others to want to work with you. So if you wait till last minute before turning in your assignment while in school, if you procrastinate on important responsibilities or duties, if you don't have regard for time, if you find it difficult to make friends and get along with others, if you have to be told time and time again by your parents or your guardians of what to do or of your responsibilities, believe me, you're not going to change overnight. When you start work, you're going to carry over these traits to your first or even second job. And those are the things that make it almost impossible for others to want to work with you, because these traits will impact on other people's job or their responsibilities. And because your supervisor and colleagues are not your parents, you're going to miss out on opportunities for promotion. And if it gets worse, they're going to look for ways to get rid of you. And believe me, you don't want that. Okay, so before jumping into conclusion and saying things like, my supervisor doesn't like me, my colleagues don't like me, my supervisor doesn't want to promote me, sit down and take a critical look at some of the issues that you have. Are you easy to work with? My name is still Ibironke Ogumade. Until I come your way again, keep pushing until you get what you want, and keep learning until you get your desired results. This is Ibironke Ogumade, and I'm saying, Odabo.